Hi everyone, this is Teacher Jin from Camglish.com and welcome to Essential Grammar News book by Raymond Murphy. Today, we will continue on answering our exercises on Unit 36. If you can still remember, Unit 36 is about the phrase I used to. I used to. Now, let's answer the last activity on this page. Here, we have to complete the following sentences. We have to use used to or the present simple tense. Again, used to or the simple present tense. So we have two choices. Remember, students, that we use the phrase used to when we are talking about something, action or activity, or something that we're doing before, but now not anymore. And then, simple present tense, that means that's what we are doing now. Let's have some examples. Number 1. I blank tennis. I stopped playing a few years ago. I blank tennis. I stopped playing a few years ago. So students, here, as you can see, the second sentence is saying that the speaker or the subject stopped playing tennis a few years ago. So that means the action is in the past. So of course, we have to use used to. I used to play tennis. I used to play tennis. Next. Do you do any sport? Do you do any sport? Yes, I blank basketball. Yes, I blank basketball. So here, in the question, we are asked by or on what we are doing now. So of course, we have to use the simple present tense. That's why our answer is yes, I play basketball. Yes, I play basketball. Number 3. Have you got a car? Have you got a car? No, I blank one, but I sold it. No, I blank one, but I sold it. Here, as you can see, someone was asking the speaker or the subject about a car, but the speaker said no, I blank one, but he sold it before. So of course, this should be in the past tense. So our answer is very good, students. No, I used to have one, but I sold it. Number 4. George blank a waiter. Now he's the manager of a hotel. George blank a waiter. Now he's the manager of a hotel. So here, we are talking about George. Now, or at present, he's the manager of a hotel. But before, what is George or what is his job? Very good, students. So George used to be a waiter. George used to be a waiter, but now not anymore because he's the manager of a hotel. Next, do you go to work by car? Do you go to work by car? Sometimes, but most days I blank by train. Sometimes, but most days I blank by train. So what do you think? What is our answer here? Is it in the present tense or in the past tense? Very good, students. So our answer here is sometimes, but most days I go to work by train. I go to work by train. It should be in the simple present tense. Next, when I was a child, I never blank meat, but I eat it now. When I was a child, I never blank meat, but I eat it now. So, what do you think is the answer here? Our answer should be in the past tense or in the present tense? Very good, students. So here, our answer is I never used to eat meat. I never used to eat meat, but I eat it now. Now let's go into number 7. Mary loves watching TV. She blank TV every evening. Mary loves watching TV. She blanked TV every evening. So, students, what do you think is our answer here? Very good, students. So our answer should be in the present tense because we're talking about what Mary is doing every evening. Next, we blanked near the airport, but we moved to the city center a few years ago. We blank near the airport, but we moved to the city center a few years ago. So now, what is our answer here? Very good, students. So our answer is we used to live near the airport. We used to live near the airport. Number 9. Normally, I start work at 7 o'clock. So I blank up very early. Normally, I start work at 7 o'clock. So I blank up very early. So very good. Our answer here is so I get up very early. So I get up very early. Last number. What games blank you blank when you were a child? What games blank you blank when you were a child? What do you think is our answer here? Very good, students. So here our answer is what games do you used to play when you were a child? What games do you used to play when you were a child? Of course, you or someone is asking the listener about his or her childhood. So of course it's in the past tense. So that's why we had this answer. Anyway, students, I want you to review this lesson and answer this exercise again on your own. Please remember how to answer these kinds of exercises. Also, I would like to encourage you to enroll in camgush.com's classes because we can definitely help you improve your English skills. Now, this is the end of our lesson. I hope you learned something. This is Teacher Jen from camgush.com saying goodbye and see you on our next video. Goodbye!